Hey folks, welcome back. We're starting things off with the radar tonight. Southern Pine Electric radar showing we got another little batch of shower activity moving into the area, mainly off to the south of 98 in places that frankly don't need any more rain. You folks out in Marion County were the big winners today. Man, oh man, even back toward Walthall County. This says 4.7. No, more like 7.4. If you really dig into the radar data, just on the north side of Columbia, it just may not be poking the right spot. 7 inches of rain. I think out of the EOC, they picked up over 5 inches of rain. Not quite as much as you tail off to the north, but a lot of folks picked up probably 2 to 3 times as much rain as we were anticipating through the overnight hours last night and through the day today. We got one batch moving through now and then another one back in behind that'll push through as we head through the overnight hours tonight through the day tomorrow. Before it looks like we should dry things out as we head into the afternoon before we get more rounds of rain kind of here and there as we head through the weekend. This is kind of how things shake out as we head through the overnight hours tonight. Notice how close we're going to get to some of this pink stuff over here. But I will say, and I added an extra little temperature thing in here. To get down to the surface, this is the temperature going to be overnight. You go up about 3,000–4,000 feet, that's your air temperature. You go up to a loft and 10,000 feet and higher, and there's your temperature. I had to add in that extra one because, well, you'll see here in a second. All right, as we head through tomorrow morning, again, we still have this stuff. It's real close, but for us, we're still too warm in the lower levels of the atmosphere to be worrying about sleet, snow, or anything but just regular liquid precipitation, despite the fact that we're going to be pretty chilly down here at the surface. We do dry things out as we head into the afternoon. And then as we head through the day on Saturday, here we go on Saturday morning at 6 o'clock, 39 degrees at the surface, 32 aloft. You may be thinking to yourself, well, 39, that's so close, we should be able to get snow. Yeah, except for we're almost 50 degrees up at about 3,000–4,000 feet. So that melts any kind of snowflake we could possibly think about trying to build. Same thing goes as we head through the morning on Saturday. We get pegged with a little more rain that passes through. Temperatures hanging out in the 30s to right around 40 degrees. I still have us getting a little bit warmer on Saturday afternoon. We'll have to see how that shakes out. But either way you cut it, we're back cool again by the time we get towards Sunday morning. Again, another quick shot of rain through here. Temperatures in the upper 30s to right around 40 degrees. Temperatures aloft right around freezing. You're going, yeah, snow! But no, low levels, we're still hovering right around 50 degrees, 47. So we're going to melt any snowflake that tries to develop. And that's going to be our problem as we head into Monday as well. Here we go through Sunday as we kick one little system out of here. Here comes the next one on Monday, 51 down at the surface. For most of us on the south side of this warm front, we're going to be well above freezing. Even on the north side of it, yeah, we've got a chance for some stuff to try and mix in, but we're still going to have that pocket of pretty warm air until the cold front pushes through as we head through the overnight hours. Then whatever may fall as something frozen. I want to say that I changed our futurecast here to the absolute coldest forecast model I could find, to give you guys some comparison. Remember a couple of days ago, stuff was showing snow here, a bunch of ice, all this stuff, and now we're left with the absolute coldest reasonable scenario is maybe a little bit of sleet trying to mix in as we head through the overnight hours on Monday and into Tuesday morning. That's why we've been saying this whole time it's basically all rain. I bumped up the chance that we see a little bit of freezing rain just based on the fact that some of you folks may cool down pretty quickly back in behind this. The spectrum of frozen precip risk is probably highest as you move back toward Jackson and the lowest as you head down toward Mobile. But there's a good portion of our area, unfortunately, that's sitting in a place where we just don't know yet because the line is going to be so sharp and it's probably going to be draped right across our area because, lucky us here in South Mississippi. So we get off and on showers as we head through the weekend. It's going to be cooler. We're going to struggle to get to around 50. You're going to see a lot of hype still out of this stuff. I said, yeah, it's like the Magic 8 Ball. It's fun to look at. It's fun to see these maps that show, like 10 inches of snow down here, but it's fun. It's not compelling or intriguing or informative at all. And things may change as we head through the next few days with this. Please keep up with the forecast. And your hour by hour for tomorrow showing we'll top things out at 49, but this is where I was trying to go. The 7-day forecast showing your rain here, your rain on Monday, as we watch and see how that changes in the next couple of days. Hey folks, welcome back. It's pretty chilly out there. These 42s that you see, you folks in Columbia, Collins, Bay Springs, and Waynesboro, I don't believe. The reason, because, you know, the numbers on the ground in Columbia are at 37 degrees. The numbers on the ground for you folks in Collins are at 37 degrees, and it's actually 35 degrees at one of the unofficial stations in Bay Springs, and at Waynesboro, you're at 38 degrees. So numbers, I don't know why they're running a little behind, but just to give you guys an idea about it being a little bit cooler tonight, not that anybody's probably going anywhere. It's real cold as you head off to the north. The temperature's down into the 20s, and it's still nice and springish warm as you make your way over to parts of the Florida Panhandle and the peninsula. Of course, they're dealing with all the rain over there. We just have a little bit of drizzle. I've got reports, mini reports of some snow tonight, and I have good news and bad news. The good news is it's not snow. It's just actually little tiny mist droplets. The bad news is it's not snow. Temperatures aloft are still hovering around 50 degrees, and between us and the 50 degrees, it's all above freezing, in fact, well above freezing. Here at the ground, we're actually the coldest, so it only gets warmer as you go up. You have got to go up to about 10,000 feet to get any snowflakes, and they're not going to make it through all the warmth. This next system is going to be a lot of winter. And it's not just Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky. I mean, this stretches all the way into the parts of the East Coast. It also stretches all the way back through the Rockies and into the Pacific Northwest. So this next system is going to be quite a doozy, and we are going to be right on the periphery of it, right along the edge as we head through the next couple of days. So Futurecast can finally see that far. Tomorrow morning, couple clouds, a little bit of drizzle into the afternoon. We may get into a little bit of clearing out here, but just as soon as that shows up, it's gone. Cloud back up as we head through the overnight hours into Sunday morning. You can see a little bit of maybe some mixed precip action happening. Again, at the surface, it'll be 35 degrees, cold enough for snow. Aloft, it'll be 33 degrees, cold enough for snow. In between, sandwiched in that 3,000 foot to 5,000 foot layer, 45, 50 degrees. So anything that we do make that's a snowflake, and snowflakes are built up at around 12,000 feet, are going to melt before they make it down to the surface. That's why we're talking about sleet. As we head into the afternoon, again, drizzle in the area, but just regular old, very cold drizzle. And then as we start moving through Monday, here we are at 7 a.m., 35 at the ground, back to around 50 degrees, up at about 3,000 feet, so still no snow at this point. By the time we get toward noon, everything starts knocking on the door. That's, I think, when the rain starts picking up. And as of now, it's saying noon. I would not be surprised if as we move through the weekend, this thing speeds up a little bit. And by the time we get to Monday, it may be a little bit earlier than this. And this is why it's very, 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 very important that you keep up with the weather as we head through the weekend. Here we go through the afternoon and into the evening. You can see most of this stuff has stayed off basically to the north of 84, but truly back off to the northwest of I-59, leaving most spots along 59 and back off to the west or northwest as the icy places, and everybody else is regular liquid. With the temperature hovering around 35, again 35 aloft, but that 40-degree pancake in there is the thing that's ruining everybody, all your kids and adults too. Everyone's chance of seeing snowflakes, which is why I think sleet's going to be the main name of the game. Say that 3 times fast, Taylor. Early estimates for this are going to be, I've changed this a little bit. We've got sleet actually making it all the way down into parts of Walthall and Marion counties with a glazing possible. Your icy potential, which means while the precip is falling, we're talking about temperatures near or slightly above freezing in the yellow in here, and then mainly liquid in the green. While precip is falling, happy Mardi Gras everybody, but while precip is falling, after that point, this is when we get into maybe a problem, because that cold air is going to be in a really big hurry to take over parts of South Mississippi. The temperature gradient by Monday evening, driving from Hattiesburg to Columbia, you're going to go from above freezing to the low 20s. Going from Laurel to Collins, you're going to go from around freezing to the low 20s. And how fast that cold air gets here means that even if we get complete liquid across the area to fall out of the sky, black ice may become a concern by the time we get toward late Monday night and into Tuesday morning. So if you've got places to go on Tuesday morning, please keep that in mind. And maybe if you can put it off, put it off. But chances for rain sure this weekend. Then again on Monday, then we're cold by Tuesday morning.